Hi there, small update for my trip. I am in Barichara, which is a small village in the region of Santander. I'm staying on a campsite and I really love it here. It's an amazing setting, very quiet. Right now I'm actually the only one on the campsite. That can change quite quickly, but I thought it's the ideal place to relax a little bit before my next leg of the trip. And I also really love the nature and the bugs I see around here flying and going around. The nature is incredible. The ecosystem is really wild. There are so many birds, plants, flowers, and cactus or cacti, which I've never seen before. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the bugs. Yeah, so it looks like this actually. So this is a campsite, and the big tree over there in the middle is called guaymaro. It's a typical tree around here, quite common, and it gives a name to the campsite, and which is very beautiful. Look, here there's a cactus with fruits, and let's see, my bicycle, the tent, staying, and this is the area. As you see, that's a landscape. The panorama is incredible. So there's a valley. It goes down quite quickly. Goes down. There's a river down there called Suarez. It's probably around 400, 500 meters down the ridge, and going up the ridge, over the ridge, there is a small path, and it brings you to the village Barichara, which is 40 minutes away. So you need to cross the mountain, go over the mountain, and at the other side there is Barichara, which is it's a very nice walk to do. Also here it's incredibly quiet. All sorts of plants are actually of the region. There are lots of things to learn. Yeah, and so far I really love it here. It's incredible. It's quiet. It's relaxing, and but not only. There's quite a lot going on. There are groups of people doing syntropical agriculture, which is a different way to cultivate the land. There's quite a community emerging around here, a mix of Colombians and Americans and Dutch people, and are quite international actually, and new ideas, and they want to network and reforestate. There's a project to reforestate all this area. There's a project to build an ecological university next to the campsite in the future. And there's a project to create food forests, which means you put different trees and food trees, but not only fruit, all kinds of trees that goes well together, and you got different levels. Basically, you try to replicate what nature would do, and this makes the soil very fertile. Creates lots of biomass to have lots of different plants coexisting, and eventually dying. And when they die, the plants, the rest, the leaves, they go to the ground, they enrich the ground. And over a few years, you got a very fertile forest. And when you plant enough trees, you got enough shade for fruits, and you can sustain yourself. Also here they got water filtration. They got quite amazing buildings made of rocks, which they found here, and I found this very, very interesting. I will show you the toilets. So here they actually built 2 toilets together with volunteers over a few years' time. The rocks were found on site, like this. Now you see the pile. Of course, they collected all the rocks from from the side, but the toilets, they then made the walls with the rocks, and this is the first toilet, and it's quite impressive. So you got a light here, and then you go in. You are surrounded by this wall of rocks, which is incredible. And yeah, it's just a normal toilet, only it's covered. And the shower, it doesn't need to be covered. It is also with warm water, solar energy powered. And the tub, also very beautiful, with the copper finishings. And this is one. And guess what? The other one is gonna be exactly the same. So let's go in. And all these walls have been built just putting stones on stones without mortar or any kind of artificial cement or things. I like the big rock there. Also, having a shower here in the morning is quite an experience. And different plants on the roof, lamp, the view over the garden, more rocks. There is quite a bit of privacy, even this is totally outside. Yeah, so that was a small tour of some of the features of this campsite, which are quite unique, I think. And next time I will show you some plants, if I remember the names, of course.